when it stops spinning. Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lexi Otts here, and it is the Thursday Think Tank, and we've got another think tanker in the think tank with us this morning, another brain that is ready to tell us what they think. And you guys, this is
Nuggy the Ruggy.
Nuggy the Ruggy. My cousin is here, y'all. He came over from BC, y'all. He's visiting with his mom. And of course, we know Nuggy the Ruggy is a big time fan of the Raptor Freak channel. But yes, once again, Nuggy the Ruggy is underage. So we are protecting his identity. But he will be a part of the stream today, telling us what he thinks and what's going on with Raptor stuff. And guys, I have so much to tell you guys. I was hanging out with Scotty like 7 hours yesterday. And man, Scotty told me a lot of crazy things late last night before midnight, streaming the 2K25 came out yesterday, the launch party, big stuff. And Scotty's on there grinding like crazy with Lloyd, and Jay Mobo was over there talking to us too through the Twitch last night. So all kinds of fun stuff to talk about on the Raptor Freak channel today. Nuggy's here, y'all. Nuggy. All right, first things first, Nuggy. Because you're here. I'm so happy that you're here. And I love you. And it's so good to see you. I have an official, Evelyn gave us these, official Raptor Freak shirt. You're getting one, my guy. This is a Raptor Freak shirt. They're very limited edition. Yeah, this is yours, my guy. I'm giving you this shirt so you can rock it over on the West Coast and hold it down for us over in Tom Duke's territory. Nuggy the Ruggy's got his Raptor Freak shirt, y'all. Yeah, let's go. So Nuggy, I'm sure there was a burning question on a lot of the Raptor Freaks' minds. They're wondering how you got your name, my guy. How is this guy Nuggy the Ruggy, y'all? What's going on here? So do you want to drop that knowledge on us, my friend?
All right, so basically, my cat's name is Nuggy. Most of y'all who checked out my channel know that. And I just love rugs, okay? I love rugs. They're soft. They're comfortable. So, automatically, Nuggy the Ruggy.
Nuggy the Ruggy. So his cat's name is Nuggy. And the cat is on his channel. And y'all, I want y'all to subscribe to Nuggy the Ruggy. Here we go. We're going to drop the link in the chat. And I would love for y'all to give this man a subscription and find out all about what Nuggy the Ruggy is all about. The cat that looks like a rug. The cat looks like a rug. That's why you called him Nuggy the Ruggy, right?
Sure.
All right, sure. Thanks. He's just humoring his cousin. All right, let's see what y'all are saying in the chat so far today. But yeah, Scotty Barnes, first of all, y'all, night, he measured himself this summer, and he's now 6'11". No joke. We know 2 summers ago he said 6'7". Last summer he said he's 6'9". Well, he said last night, and maybe this is just part of the fun, that he is 6'11" now, guys. He legitimately said that last night. There's going to be a clip of it coming out. I'm sure Legacy Scotty was there. And I'm sure that they're going to clip this and put it up all over the place. So Scotty apparently has grown again. And he's saying he's 6'9" at this point, guys. Isn't that crazy? Y'all can hear me, right? All right, let's see. Trevor J saying, good morning, family. Good morning, family. People may destroy your image, stain your personality, but they cannot take away your good deeds. Because no matter how they describe you, you will still be admired by those who really know you better. There you go. Those are pretty good words of wisdom, Nuggy the Ruggy. The truth will overcome the bad mouthing. That's what Trevor J is saying right now. Yeah. And Trevor J, thank you for he's sending a package to me today. The UPS is supposed to come out here today, and I'll make sure I try and receive the package. Trevor J, thank you, Commissioner of Fun. Also, Trevor saying, what Chris Bosch is looking for forgiveness from the Raptors fans. This is what I have to say to him. Get out of here. Now, Trevor posted something in our Facebook chat last night or yesterday about Chris Bosch talking about why he left the Raptors. And he was inspired by Tim Duncan, of all people. He said that he was sick of losing in Toronto, and he saw Tim Duncan winning championships with the Spurs. He said, I need to go to another team. So he's saying that he was inspired by Tim Duncan for why he left the Raptors and went with LeBron to South Beach, then joined the Miami Heat. So I don't know, whatever. I mean, I don't understand why he's talking about this all of a sudden right now. Is it because we're about to have our 30th anniversary and the Raptors called him and said, hey, Chris, do you want to come to Toronto and sit in the crowd and wave to everybody at the anniversary? Maybe he's trying to make goodwill before he comes to do that. We'll have to see. Yeah, Dana's saying, good morning, everyone. My son says it's better than last year, but it's not the best one. Yeah, NBA 2K25, as far as what I could see yesterday watching them play it, it is better than last year. It seems like Scotty's enjoying it a lot more too. When he was playing yesterday, he was very enthusiastic. He was like yelling and having a really good time. You could tell that Scott was very much enjoying himself yesterday. Now, I think he skipped his OVO morning workout because he went straight onto Twitch yesterday at 8 a.m. Of course, we were watching him while we were doing the stream yesterday morning. And then his camera battery died in the middle of the day. And he was supposed to play LaMelo Ball on the 2K in a launch game, LaMelo Ball versus Scotty Barnes at 2 p.m. yesterday. And it may have happened, but it was not on Twitch. Nobody saw it because his camera had died. So he charged the camera up, and then later on in the evening, around 8 p.m., he went back on from 8 till midnight last night. And that's when I got a lot of questions to him later on different things. I got some more funny stuff to tell you guys. But yeah, 2K25 looks pretty good, Dana. From what I can see, as far as I don't play it, but the way it was playing and moving and the way Scott was doing, Scott and his team were doing really good. They were beating everybody. So he's in a full grind mode right now to build his character up on 25 right now. He might be up already trying to play it right now, but it seemed like Scott went to bed just after midnight last night. So it's like he's not pulling this all night kind of grinding on 2K stuff, which is good, which is very good. You ever play video games all night long, Nuggy the Ruggy?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you've done it, of course. Yeah. How do you feel the next day?
I feel pretty good. Most of the time, like, if I'm on that grind, I get something done, like an achievement or something.
There you go. Do you ever play 2K?
Yeah, I played it with my friends before.
Nice.
I don't personally have the game.
Yeah.
But I've definitely played it with my friends.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad that you're playing the NBA 2K. Yeah, that's very cool. Cowboy is here. Good morning, Lex from Raptor Freaks. I hope and wish everyone's dreams come true. So later on, you can find out that is not the answer. That's a weird one. You'd think if you have your dreams come true that you're happy, right? I mean, I don't know. Everybody has hopes and dreams, but thank you, Cowboy. And I appreciate you. And I hope that you have all your hopes and dreams too. Do you want to do the ta-da ad today, Nuggy the Ruggy? Ta-da.
Ta-da. Cleaning services, windows, carpet and upholstery, area rugs, tile and grout, duct and furnace, eavesdrop. I don't know what that.
Eavesdrop, yeah.
Eavesdrop. In and out cleanups, mold, water, damage repairs, painting and plastering, flooring, handyman, kitchen and bathrooms, flood restoration, equipped rentals, and repairs of all kinds.
You're doing the whole one. That's good. I usually only read 2 or 3, but that's great. Now give them the number.
647-833-6844. Once again, that is 647-833-6844.
That's great that you repeat it. That's like very professional. That's how they do it on the TV. That's right. 647-833-6844. He's laughing at me. Blooper reel.
This is my secondhand embarrassment.
Oh, you got it's secondhand embarrassment because you're next to me and I did that? Oh my gosh. I better tighten up. Cowboy's asking, good morning, Trevor. What did Chris Bosh say? It's basically he's just talking about how he's talking about why he decided to leave Toronto. And he's basically his excuse is that he saw Tim Duncan winning championships with the Spurs. And he's like, I want to be like him. So he said, I better leave Toronto. So that's kind of what he said. I don't know why this is coming out right now. I think it was Aaron Rose that put it out, or it was some Spurs reporter or something. But yeah, either way, it's not a real big deal. Good morning, guys. Always good to see the commissioner of trivia, David Saborn, is in here. So we want to do the classic card of the day, Nuggy. Classic card of the day. You want to pick the one out for me? Here, you just reach in there and grab one of these cards blindly. Don't see it. We'll see what card Nuggy the Ruggy pulls. Don't show it to them yet. Oh, this is a great card. And you can be the one who shows it, but you got to hide the name. So put your finger over the name and see if you can hold it up. And we'll see full name answers. Do not half cheek me, okay? Do not half cheek us. And yeah, can you see that? And get closer if you have to. Let's see. Y'all gotta like give good guesses here. If you can see it, you might have to get real close on this one, Nuggy, because honestly, this is not a very well-known card. If y'all can tell who that is, you can get the points for the Raptor Freak classic card of the day. That's right. There we go. If anybody can figure it out, who is that, guys? It's obviously a New York Knicks player. In some ways, is your arm getting tired?
No.
Okay, you're good. All right, good. If it is, we will go ahead. I'll hold it for you if you want. He's on the Knicks, guys. So what do you guys think? Who is this player? Can you all see it very well? You might want to put it right in front of the camera, like block us out or something. There you go. Give it real up, right up in there. It's not a very good card to see him. You know what? We'll flip the other side because nobody's daring enough to guess. All right, so let's flip the other side. Sorry. Here, go this way and cover that part at the top and let them see the face of that guy because that may help them figure it out. Y'all see who this is and tell me if you know who that is. Do you know who this player is, guys? Yeah. It's fiercely. I got something to talk about Coloco in a second, guys. Yeah. Scotty and I were talking about Coloco last night. Come on, Smooth Brown Man. Where are you? You should know who this is. John Williams, the composer. That's a good guess, Isaac. But dun 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 dun. It's not right. Dun 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 dun. This guy's a guard. John Williams, Hot Rod John Williams was a forward center. Yeah. Caution, Carlton, Fresh Prince. You think that's Fresh Prince?
That is not Carlton, guys. Wait, we need to do the Carlton dance.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. Nuggy's doing the Carlton dance.
I haven't watched Fresh Prince since I was like 8.
That's cool that you've watched Fresh Prince.
Well, yeah.
I think that's really awesome. All right, guys, come on now. Do I need to give y'all some clues here? How about Loyola Marymount? Is that a good clue? Is that a good enough clue right here? How about one of the highest scorers in college ever for Loyola? Come on now. Is your arm here? I'll hold you up. That's teamwork, guys. That's teamwork. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. All right. Come on, y'all. We're stalling out here. Nuggy rocking the. Yeah. He's got what it is. There we go. Smooth got it. Smooth knows who it is. It is Bo Kimball. That is right. Bo Kimball on the Knicks. Good job. Your arm all right?
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. We can go get a post-game treatment. Yeah. All right. There you go. 250 points for Smooth. David, very generous today. Very generous. That's awesome. I love that point total, David. I really do. There you go. 250 points for getting Bo Kimball of the Knicks. Classic card of the day. Good job, Nuggy. High five, my guy. High five, my guy. Yeah. Let's get back into the chat and see what y'all are saying here, guys. Trevor's saying RJ said he was traded from the New York Knicks to the Raptors was a dream come true. This is the opposite of Chris Bosh. This is somebody who's saying it's a dream to come back to Toronto and play for the Raptors. Isn't that nice? RJ's a real one, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a real one. I'm so excited to see RJ play for the Raptors this season. And we were talking about barbecue with Scotty last night. Barbecue's going to cook, and it's going to be really fun. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it a lot. Yeah, RJ, you're awesome. It is a dream come true, not just for you, RJ, but it's a dream come true for Raptors fans and Toronto in general. That's right. Kareem Thomas is here, the dunk champion, our good friend Butt Dial. I don't blame Chris Bosh for wanting to win. I blame Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron for pre-conspiracy to join together. That S was, till this day, runs me the wrong way. I know that is the part of it too. Seriously, because this is where it happened at the Olympics. Chris Bosh went to play for the United States in the Olympics, and him and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade conspired to all come together in the Miami Heat on a plan. They made the plan while they were playing on the Olympic team. So this is exactly the thing that bugs me too, that Kareem has talked about. I'm with you on this. In some ways, I get it. In some ways, we were not going anywhere in Toronto in certain ways, up and down in different ways with Chris Bosh at that time in the Bosh era. But, man, still, it was tough for us. It was tough for us. And in some ways, there was still the reverberation of the Vince Carter stuff. So it was kind of like we got a little echo of it with Chris Bosh and his exit also. So, yeah, I'm totally with Kareem on this. Do you think I should give him a dunk? All right, we're going to give him a dunk because he pointed out exactly what the issue was with this. So where's Kareem? There he is right there. We're going to give him a dunk. 252. I'm giving you a 2-pointer. 252 for our dunk leader, Kareem Thomas. Trevor's saying RJ said he wants to be an all-star this year. Ooh, I like that. I'd like to see RJ get an all-star too. Of course, they're probably only going to give the Raptors one all-star, and we know who that'll be probably. But, man, I hope RJ gets an all-star soon enough for sure. I'm with you on that. Cool Cat is here. Good morning, Rapid Free crew. We have a guest on the show today. Welcome. That's right. It's Nuggy the Ruggy, y'all. Over from BC, guys. This guy lives over on Hornby Island. And this is he's just here visiting for a couple days, and it's fantastic to have him and his mom out here hanging out at the cottage, and we're gonna go explore the woods later and do all kinds of fun stuff. Out there. He's seen the red squirrels. That's right. Show it like Vanna White. That's right. That was that was beautiful. I'm touched now. I'm just touched. I'm touched in a way. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Isaac saying W the West Coast. That's right. W the West Coast. West Coast Raptor Freaks. That's right. Nuggy and Tom and Joseph Starks. Let's go. Let's go.
Kareem Thomas. Lex, if you are being held against your will, please blink twice. Nuggy, whatever money you want, let us know. Please don't hurt. Hey, you can. This is his house, man. This is not. I'm not holding my cousin against his will. You see, he's perfectly fine, man. You see, he's all good. You know, he's fine.
It's him and Justin Bieber.
No, not Justin Bieber. No, you.
All right, Tom's got the cool sunglasses like you do, and look, he's got a funny little guy there. Cowboys saying, big up to Scotty Barnes, making $39 million this year, playing 2K at the age of 23. Let's go. The face of the league. Let's go. Now, listen, just because the game came out yesterday, I'm like, all right, Scott, go ahead and binge play like crazy right now. But in some ways, don't miss your days. Don't miss your days. Siakam wouldn't. And you got to make sure you still get down to OVO. Now, at one point last night, Mobo got on Scotty's Twitch because he had to go to the bathroom. So Scotty was like, hey, Jonathan, why don't you come and talk to my stream real quick while I go to the bathroom? And Jonathan came and sat down, and it was kind of interesting. He was really like stage fright. He was like, I don't know what to say to them, Scott. He was like kind of freaking out. He was like, what do I say? And I asked him some questions. I asked Mobo, are you worried about what Scotty Barnes is going to make you do as a rookie on the Raptors this year? Because we were talking, Scotty actually asked us, he was like wondering, this maybe should be part of the think tank, guys. What should Scotty do to the rookies this year to initiate them into the NBA fraternity? We were saying things like carry the Dora Explorer backpack, sing really bad songs in public in front of people. Somebody suggested the old Norman Powell popcorn the car trick. And Scotty said, basically, no, I'm not going to popcorn nobody's car because I wouldn't want them to do that to me. So I don't know. In some ways, I was telling Scott, I was like, you know Mobo better than everybody. So craft it. You know him, man. You've known him since like the 3rd grade or something like that. So you could go ahead and make the best kind of rookie initiation for Jonathan Mobo. But yeah, when Jonathan came on and we asked him, are you worried about Scotty doing stuff to you in rookie year in this way? He said, no, I'm not worried. So Scotty, I don't know. He was trying to get us to tell him what to do to the rookies. It was kind of funny, actually. They've got so many rookies this year. They're going to be able to do all kinds of rookie initiations to these guys. And we're going to get some clip on Open Gym at some point where all 5 of those guys are going to have to sing something like Miley Cyrus or something like that.
I can buy myself flowers.
No, what song would you make them sing, Nuggy? Like if you wanted to embarrass the rookies of the Raptors, what song would you tell them that they have to sing in front of everybody in public?
What is love?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Hey, hey, hey. That's an old-time classic, man. That's crazy, Nuggy, that you threw that out. All right, what is love? That's a pretty good one. Yeah. Let's see. Cool Cat saying, welcome, Nuggy. You got to help us along. See, they love you because you've been a part of the channel. You've come into the channel. Oh, he's playing the music now. All right, let's. Now, I don't want to get a copyright, so cut it off in like 10 seconds.
Scared for your life. I'm scared for both of our lives.
Nah, you know, of course, you're a legend in this chat. We've seen you pop in and out of the chat at different times, and we've been like, oh, Nuggy the Ruggy's here. Well, now Nuggy the Ruggy really is here. And that's right, he's here. And I'm always curious to hear what young Raptor fans have to say about the team. Nuggy, can you drop us some basketball advice, or maybe just like what you see about the Raptors this season that you think, how many games do you think the Raptors will win this year out of 82? Just whatever. It doesn't matter what you say.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of just watch his streams for fun.
Okay.
And, to really just try to learn more about the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say maybe 82.
That'd be awesome. I love that. 82. No, we'll do that. Lock it in. Lock it in. 82 wins this year.
I was trying to figure out whether or not.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love that. That's the ultimate optimism. And a youth like you should have ultimate optimism about things. That's right. So, yeah, Nuggy the Ruggy saying 82 wins for the Raptors this year, y'all. What? Look, lock it in. Yeah, let's
82,
go.
82,
Let's go. Let's go.
82 out of 82.
Let's go. That's right. So, Nuggy, who's your favorite Raptor? You can name multiple ones if you want. He's gonna look them up. Tommy saying, "Let's grow." Tommy Duke. So happy to see you in the chat this morning, my guy out in the West Coast, holding it down for Nuggy while he's gone. That's right. Who's your favorite? Who do you like the best? I know my favorite right now is that guy because he said he dreamed of playing for the Raptors. Yeah.
Probably RJ Barrett.
You like RJ too? Well, RJ's from Mississauga, so he's from here. He's a Canadian guy. He plays for Team Canada, so that makes sense in some ways. Yeah, Tommy has got that Scotty Barnes. Let's grow to 6'11". That's right. I asked Scott last night, has Canadian Tire called you yet? Because he made a big advertisement for Canadian Tire this summer, saying I love Canadian Tire. It's one of the best stores ever. And Scotty said to me, no, Raptor Streak. They've not called me yet, but they sent me a bunch of free stuff. So Canadian Tire is listening to him. He's got to get that bag from Canadian Tire. I'm telling you, he's a good spokesperson for Canadian Tire. Do it, Canadian Tire. Put that man on blast as your spokesperson. He can be in your store, walking around, saying, come to Canadian Tire. I'm Scotty Barnes. And they buy your basketball hoop here, stuff like that, Do you ever go to Canadian Tire?
Yes, I went to Canadian Tire. I got my skate gear from Canadian Tire.
You got your skate gear from Canadian Tire.
Another thing, I just noticed I have 68 subscribers now. So shout out to whoever is from here in the chat that subscribed to me just now. Thank you so much. Next
W chat. Yes. Last night Scotty won a bunch of games on 2K and his chat wasn't Wing enough. At one point I put all the W's in.
W.
And Scotty said, why is Raptor Streak the only person W in my chat? Y'all W the chat. Then everybody jumped in and started W in the chat. But he was killing people in the games last night. There were scores like 80-40. They were doubling up people in the games that they were playing last night. Lloyd playing, Durrani playing. They've got this guy named Chief now who's playing with them. Yeah, and Scotty was telling everybody how long he's known the guys he's playing with. Some of them he's known since grade school, since the third grade, some of the people he's been playing with on the 2K. So they are very tight old friends of his that are on there. Yeah. Yeah, Smooth saying, who's the gangster next to you, man? Just join the stream. This is Nuggy the Ruggy. This is my cousin's son. So he's my cousin's son, but he's a cousin too, because that's how it works in family, right?
Yes, I'm like your second cousin.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Second cousin. To me, you're just a cousin, right? Cousin, straight up cousin. That's my cousin, man. That's my cuz. That's my cuz. That's right. That's Nuggy the Ruggy. That's right. David saying Nuggy the Ruggy. That's right. Cowboy saying Nuggy knows the future for the Raptors is bright. Let's go. He's got those upside down sunglasses I usually wear on. Did you notice that, guys? He's wearing the upside down sunglasses. I usually wear them upside down. That's right. The future's so bright. He's got to wear shades. Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's right. David's saying PG-13 today. I'm not allowed to talk. Yeah, David usually cusses. Now, Nuggy is exposed to cussing. What is your philosophies on cussing, Nuggy?
I mean, it helps let out anger, so that's good. And some of the words that people invented for that are just funny. So
they sound funny.
In my opinion, it's fine.
Well, we know with David, what you just said is exactly right. He needs to let out his anger, and that is why he's cussing so much, because he can get some angry. That's right.
Let it turn into a therapy session.
Well, this is sometimes a therapy session on this channel. No lie. Especially after the Raptors get beat real bad. It can be a therapy session. Trust me. Brian's here. Good to see Brian from To The Point. What's up, Freak Nation? F. Bosch for saying our city smells funny. Did he say that? Did he say that our city smells funny? That's a weird one. Scotty did have a diss for Toronto last night. They were talking about the traffic. Yeah, the traffic in Toronto is out of control right now. And him and Mobo were kind of going on about how the traffic is just not right in Toronto. So city planners, get this thing fixed. This city is not right with the traffic. We need to fix Toronto traffic. I'm sorry. I was driving on 401 yesterday, and it was ridiculous. Let's fix this traffic.
Ridiculous.
We got to have better city planning. That's right. Our city smells funny? What is he talking about? He's from Texas. What the heck? What is Chris Bosch talking about there?
Texas smells like rotten footballs and pork tender.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think that's very accurate.
Texas
Yeah.
smells like tire stores and shotgun smoke.
You're like a poet. That seems like you should write that down, and that's like prose. Texas smells like smoke and tire burnt or something like that. It's beautiful, man. You have a way with words, man. This guy's really creative, honestly. And yeah, you're a natural performer, and he's been a creative guy all along. He's written books, and he does like claymation shorts and all kinds of stuff. He's just now he's doing the Macarena. So I don't know. That's creativity. The Macarena. Yeah. Let's see. All right, Dana's bringing up the hot topic. This is the breaking news. This is so crazy. Y'all been wondering about this for a while. Well, let me tell you a little story about what happened last night. Dana's saying Coloco is back on the payroll. Why haven't they announced it yet? That's right, cowboy. It might be Christmas this morning. And it's real good that I got reinforcement this morning to tell y'all some good news. I think Coloco is back, guys. It's not official yet. The Woj bomb is not gone off officially. But I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of new murmurs last night that Coloco is about to be announced back on the Raptors in the next 2 days. In fact, somebody told Scotty that on his stream last night, and he freaked out. Somebody said, Coloco's back on the Raptors, Scotty. And when he read that comment on the stream, he jumped out of his seat. Coloco's back! Whoa! And he run around. He's like, no, for real? You guys being for real? You're not trolling me? He kept like saying that. And I went to help Scott and trying to research whether it was true. And there's nothing official, but there are new murmurs in different places. Yeah, that are going on saying that it's imminent, that it is very close to happening, and that it's probably most likely, if he is coming back, it's coming to us, back to this team right here. So just so y'all know, Scott, man, it was so cool to see Scotty's reaction to that news. It was pure jubilance. I'm serious, y'all. Like, he was really happy when he saw that possibly Coloco is back. Now, like I said, this isn't official or totally done for sure, but I'm seeing the signs that it is nearing to an end. And seriously, so I don't know yet, Dana, for sure. But yeah, isn't that awesome, Nuggie? Winning, right? We got to get Coloco back. Twin Towers from Cameroon. Let's go. Let's go. Cowboy saying, Brian, Toronto does smell funny. It smells like winning. I mean, certain parts of Toronto can smell pretty funny. I will say that, yeah. In different regions and reasons, you know, there's some sewer areas that smell kind of funny. Ugh. My old neighborhood would smell like sewage sometimes. And that's in Leslieville. That's crazy. It's because they have really old sewer system that's like not very good at this point because it's coming down a hill and it gets overloaded. And then the fumes just come up from the street. And then all of a sudden you're smelling the sewer on Jones Avenue. Blah, blah, blah. Colecat saying Chris Bosh is seeing the Vince Carter Renaissance, and he probably wants to be a part of Raptors history being celebrated. He's not getting the shine and historical importance in Miami. No, thank you. You know, I don't know if that's totally true, Coolcat. He has gotten a lot of accolades from the Miami Heat. They retired his jersey. They've actually he's the Hall of Famer in the Hall of Fame under Miami Heat. So they celebrate him down there a lot. He is fully ensconced in Heat alumni nation. And in some ways, he's turned his back on Raptors alumni nation. So I don't understand. Now he's trying to come back around and, honor the first part of his career. Let's see this. They're very similar, Vince and Chris, in certain ways. And in some ways, you don't come around and visit or you don't say certain things about the team or any of this. It is what it is. We'll see what happens with Bosh. In some ways, I'm a forgiving person. And, well, if he comes correct in certain ways, well, maybe we can invite him back into the fold. In some ways, he didn't hurt me as bad as Vince. But he hasn't had anything to do with us for like 10 years is what it is. It's really the big part of it right there. Yeah. Dana's saying Bosh is dumb. The Americans just aren't used to clean air. One-fingered salute. Yikes, Chris Bosh. Yeah. One-finger salute. That's right. One-finger salute. Cowboy saying big up the Lex and Nuggie. Yeah, we got your advertisement in from Nuggie the Ruggie. That's right. He's dapping you. Ta-da. Call free in your area. We're working in your area. Well, how does this little guy talk, Nuggie? The guy right here, this guy. How does he talk?
We're working in your area.
We're working in your area. He sounded like a little gremlin.
If you had a British accent, that would be scary.
A British accent. We're working in your area.
We're working in your area.
We're working in your area.
We're working in your
area.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Can I have an Ariana Grande Starbucks? We've been having a blast since he's been here because we're a natural comedy team. So yeah. Let's see. Cool Cat saying Nuggy's a pro. Broadcast commercials. Way to go. There you go. Yeah, that's right. He can put this on his resume in the long term. He's be like, I was on Raptors Freak when I was just a kid, and like there's nothing wrong with that. That's right. It'll be on his resume down the road. That's right. You do he has aspirations to perform. And in fact, last night he was putting on a little bit of a comedy show and also a little theatrics also.
Well, at the dinner table, like your dad was like cracking like crazy dad jokes.
Yep, always.
And your mom was making surrealist jokes.
Yep, she makes confusing jokes.
You were just making jokes.
I just like to add in like I do on this channel. Like I'll maybe do a little impression or something silly like I always do on this channel. But yeah, you were adding in there too. And then his mom was just rolling on the floor laughing because of all the comedy. The comedy. Yeah, the comedy. Yeah, Bryce is here. Bryce Lawson holds it down in Kentucky for us, Nuggy. That's right. Good morning to Bryce on the stateside. Lex and Raptors Freaks. Good morning to you, Bryce. Always good to see you. Meet my cousin, Nuggy. This is Nuggy. That's right. Yeah. Fiercely saying, good morning, fam, and happy Thursday. Hi, Nuggy the Ruggy. Welcome to the stream. There you go. Fiercely saw Sarah is so sweet and so nice. That's the eye candy. High five to her. Always good to see MJ in the morning. That's right. Yeah. What's that?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. MJ? No, that's just her. She's Marie Jo. She just uses those initials. But we found out recently, yesterday at the end of the stream, that the 905 will be playing 2 games in Montreal in January 23rd and 24th. The Long Island Nets are going to be playing 6 games next season in Laval for their G League season. So there's 2 games in January against the 905, 2 games in February, and then 2 games in March, all G League action in Laval, home court of the Long Island Nets. So y'all, if you're in that area of Canada, you will be able to go to see G League action around that city. So check it out. And you can see the Raptors 905, which means probably Orishomshe. So definitely, if you're in that area around Laval in January 23rd and 24th, you can go see our 905ers. That's pretty awesome. They need to come out and play near you guys too. I know that we've had training camp in Victoria, and Tommy Dookie went to see it. And yeah, it's always great when the Raptors are on the West Coast, and the West Coast Raptor freaks get to see it, like Nuggy the Ruggy. That's right. David's saying, haha, Nuggy is awesome. Laugh out loud. He is awesome. This dude is.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he's awesome. You know, he's this. You know what you're like to me, man?
What?
You're like one of these kids that reminds me of Bart Simpson. I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I think Bart is one of the coolest kids ever on TV.
Come on, Dad. Just let me use my slingshot.
Bart. What are you doing? That's my Butterfinger. That's not bad. I mean, you're not insulted that I think that, like, in some ways you have a spirit of Bart Simpson.
No, I'm not insulted. I'm not.
Okay, cool. I don't want to upset you or anything like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. Yeah. He can pop in and out. I don't know. He's got to go do something else real quick. Let's see. Fiercely Sam, please. I sincerely hope Koloko is back with us. I'm telling you, it's very imminent what's happening with him, whether it's bad or good. But the murmurs are that he's cleared, and that it's just a thing where it's just going to be officially announced very soon. It could happen today, for all I know. It could happen while we're on the stream that Koloko's back. Scotty was very, very jubilant about this. Very, very jubilant. Yeah, Scotty was hilarious last night. There was another thing. Somebody asked Scotty last night, would you ever go to Niagara Falls? And Scotty said, no, I'll never go to Niagara Falls. And I was like, what? It's like, because Jacoby just went to Niagara Falls this summer, coming in as a rookie. He hadn't even played as a Raptor, and he's already gone down to Niagara Falls. And Scotty was like, no, I don't want to go down to Niagara Falls. It's just a bunch of waves. And it's like, that's not interesting to me. And then it was like other people were trying to tell him, well, if you want to go to Niagara Falls, you can gamble. He's like, man, I don't gamble. I don't care about gambling. And like everybody's like, yeah. And then like some people start bringing up Jonte Porter, of course. But yeah, we were also saying, you know, he doesn't want to go to Niagara Falls because it's too touristy. And of course, if he went to Niagara Falls and he's on the street, they would see him and they'd be like, oh, that's Scotty Barnes. They'd like mob him, of course. So we found out last night, Scotty has no intention to ever go to Niagara Falls, guys. So yeah, he's not going to be going to Niagara Falls. Yeah. Yeah, you put the shirt on? Oh no, you got the Fruit Loops shirt on still. That's all good, man. It's all good. All right, let's see. You just took your jacket off. I see that. Yeah.
But I will try on the shirt.
No, it's all good. You got it, man. It's yours to rock on the West Coast, my guy. Yeah, come on, Smooth. Yeah, he's all right. That's the the classic card of the day. Very good, fun stuff there. Good job, Smooth, getting the 250 on that, Bo Kimball. Let's see. Cowboys saying, teach me how to Dougie Nuggie. He wants you to do the Doug. Do you know the Dougie? Is that like, that's a Cabbage Patch that I was just doing. I don't know. What are you, do you consider yourself any kind of dancer?
I know a couple moves.
Like, what is your best move, Nuggie?
Probably the yoinky splunky. It's like
the yoinky splanky?
It's like where you go like this and you move your knees the other way.
Okay.
And then like that. But
that's nice.
You can't see the lower half. It is
see, I'm so old and out of touch. I have no idea these dances. I know there's a gritty or something like that. And, you know, some of these dances, like my niece and nephew will be talking about it. And I'm like, right over my head.
I mean, the gritty's kind of an older trend.
See, like that's what I'm saying. That's so new to me. And you think it's old.
Well, yeah, because the thing is, it died like a few years ago.
Oh, man.
Trends kind of like come and go.
I know. And see, I'm just not young and hip like you, my guy.
I'm not hip. I have no hips. My hip is a hip. And
see, now he's just trying to be punny. See, and this has been happening a lot. There's a lot of this kind of jokes. You're tragically not hip. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. Fiercely saying, my goodness, Smooth Tabernacle. Yeah, good job doing that, man. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Smooth Brown Man, the king of the classic card. That's right. That's right. David's saying, hopefully Smooth is in Toronto for the next meet and greet. I got to meet this mystery man. There you go. Yeah, we're always wanting, when we're going to do the meet and greets, more new Raptor Freaks to show up. And if you show up, maybe you get a shirt, just like Nuggie did this morning. That's one of the things. It's like these Raptor Freak shirts are very limited edition. Granny Swag, Evelyn made these shirts. See, I'm wearing mine underneath. You know, it's just basically like, you know, if you get one of these, you're bona fide. Seriously. People that already have these, well, they're legitimate Raptor Freaks because they were at the meet and greet and they got one. That's right. That's right. Cool Cat saying it's not that you leave, it's how you leave that determines your legacy. And boom goes the dynamite. Cool Cat, you're getting dunked for that. That's exactly right. In some ways, it's like I said, the thing with Bosch was, you know, he did that right around when I was getting divorced. So I had a lot of emotions at that time with people leaving. And then also, like I said, Chris Bosch was actually Facebook friends with me in the mid 2000s. I got on Facebook around 2007 and I added Chris Bosch as a friend and was, you know, messaging him about stuff with the Raptors at that time. Well, right before he made the decision to go to Miami, he defriended me from Facebook. So that's hardcore, eh? Isn't that? Yeah. And that's determining his legacy with me personally. You defriended me, Chris. And that in some ways it shows that you're ashamed of your choice to turn your back on the Raptors nation. That's right. That's right. David's laughing. Smooth saying, I'll try to make it to a meet and greet. That's awesome. It'd be really, really cool. We want as many new people, even if you're not a regular in the chat. If we're going to do a meet and greet, if you can come, you could be somebody who's anonymous, we've never met before, and just say, I've been watching your channel. I just never talk. You guys are all welcome. If you enjoy our channel and you're always watching, definitely when we do the next one, we'll probably do one in the fall. It may be oriented around one of the games where a bunch of us will be going to games and maybe we'll be going to real sports afterwards. And we'll have people around then. I'm not totally sure which game, but we'll figure it out. Fiercely saying, so nice to have your family with you. Yeah, it's really fun. Like this really came together really quickly in the last couple of weeks. And I was hoping that he would be here to be able to be on the show with us and that he'd be allowed to be on the show also. And I'm very grateful to his parents to allow him to be on here, but they do want him to be disguised. So, but yeah, Nuggie's hilarious. And well, this kind of brings full circle the whole story of Nuggie the Ruggie being on our channel, him actually appearing on the show today. So yeah, you get to see Nuggie and see what he's all about. That's right. Cool Cat saying, loving Nuggie's privacy outfit. Very creative. Yeah, I have some crazy, scary masks, but I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I wanted him to be able to breathe.
I can breathe.
Yeah, you can breathe. I can breathe. Yeah, that's improv. See, he just started doing that. So I started doing that too. That's right. I want to teach him stuff about Second City where I went to school. There you go. There you go. It rocks really pretty nice. Good. It's a good size.
Yeah, the cotton's great material.
Nice. And you got the Raptors logo on your shoulder there. That's good stuff, man. I love that. I love that. Here's Seymour Pape. I got to give you back a wrench, my guy. Let me just get you as a moderator back. I only took it off there for the trivia, my guy. And that's all. There you go. Seymour, your wrench is back. Homeboy ducking the ops. Yeah, I guess we could say that. This is you got ops?
No,
no, you don't. You don't. He's pretty cool. He's got good friends. You got good friends back home. You got the skateboarding friends and friends at school and stuff like that. That's right. Nuggy actually, in some ways, maybe he's got this on because he's supposed to be at school today, right?
I am supposed to be at school today.
Yeah, he's taken the first week off of school to come over here and be over here. And maybe that's why he's got it. The truancy officer. It can't be disguised. He has to be disguised so the truancy officers don't find him. It's kind of like an old Little Rascals cartoon where like the little rascals are skipping school and there's a guy chasing them down the street. I'm tugging you back to school. So he's got to, hide out. And I think that's what it is. His ops are truancy officers. That's right. Fiercely saying 82 wins. Nuggy is like Masai. Win, 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 win. She just said you're like Masai Ujiri. You're all about that winning. Winning. Yo, let's go. Cool guy said, hey, Nuggy, 82 dubs. Love the confidence. There you go. They love your prediction. And Tommy's got a nice little sunglasses guy dancing, and Scotty Barnes winning. That's right. The Tom Duke with the Grady Dick sunglasses there, too. That's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. David saying, the Nuggy is going to be mad successful in entertainment or whatever he chooses to do. Smart, charming, and witty young man. Great energy. Never lose never lose yourself, Nuggy. You're awesome. There you go. That's a high compliment from Commissioner of Trivia David Saborin. That's a high compliment. I love that. Yeah. David's saying laugh out loud at the therapy session. Yeah. Well, sometimes this is a therapy session. Sometimes it's a celebration. Sometimes it's a therapy session. Sometimes it's just an information hour. Sometimes it's just me singing badly and doing bad impressions. Also, yeah. Fiercely saying, oh, shoot, I cussed earlier. Apologies to Nuggy. I promise I don't always do it, but Smooth is unreal. No, listen, in some ways I don't care. And in fact, I don't think his mom cares either.
Nah, I'm used to it.
Like if you cussed right now, would your dad or mom be mad at you?
Well, my dad is like across the country, probably making bread right now.
He's making bread. Like money. No, he's actually making bread.
He's making bread to make bread.
He's making bread to make bread. Okay. All right. And you don't think he would, I might be watching, right?
No, because at the bakery, he doesn't have any internet or anything. And he doesn't even know about your channel. He barely knows you.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not.
Okay. Well, I mean, would you feel comfortable with dropping any kind of cuss word right now? Or do you don't? All right. Well, I mean, and it's your choice. I mean, I don't care. In some ways, it's an adult channel, so.
What does Miami smell like?
What does Miami smell like? Yeah, make this the joke. Now drop a cuss word in the answer if you want to. I mean, maybe I'm a bad cousin being a bad influence.
I don't know what Miami smells like, okay? It probably smells like gambling rooms and palm leaves. Okay. And probably also Miami would also smell like Will Smith. And I don't know what Will Smith smells like, but whatever he smells like, that's what Miami smells like.
Okay. All right. He's dancing around it. I'm ready for it, but he's not going to do it. That's fine, man. You're a good young man. He does not need profanity to be funny. I think that's funny that you said Miami smells like. Yeah, I think that's pretty funny right there. Yeah, Nuggy's witty. Yeah.
I've never even been to Miami, but that's just my guess.
I've been to Miami. Now, that's pretty accurate what you said. Everything you just said was exactly right. I'm not going to lie. I've been there. I've seen it. Yeah. So, yeah, G, welcome. G, our trivia champion of #1 season, Rapid Freak Trivia G. That's right. David saying coconut oil and burning brain cells. There you go. That sounds about right. Fiercey's got Santa on blast. Yay, Santa Claus. All right, there we go. Smooth saying, so no Bruno Fernando. All right, now, this is the thing. They still have an open roster spot right now. They don't have to do anything. They can just add him, and they'll have Bruno also. So in some ways, what if Coloco is added back, this means we're going to have a very tall team with depth at center, like really, really tall team. And I'm all about this, honestly. In some ways, this can make up for some of the inexperience of the younger players on our team, that if you have a couple of guys around the basket, they're going to block shots. That helps you in things. So I don't think they have to lose anybody. They have an open spot still that they need to fill, and they will just put Coloco in that spot. So that's kind of what's going to happen. So I think Fernando's going to be there. Is there a squirrel out there? Yeah. Oh, it's Gray Squirrel. Yeah, he's going to take some pictures of the nature while we're out here real quick. David's saying, are we making a trade involving one of our centers, Bruce Brown, for a player, and then there's a spot for him? No, I think there's just actually a current spot open right this second, and we've been holding off on filling it with thinking about what's going to happen with Christian. So I think that the spot is still already open. We don't have to make a move to make room for him. I think that it's actually open and we just add him. So I may be wrong, but we'll see. Either way, we want Christian back. and we'll make that room for him. I'm sure we will. Yeah, Nuggy saying, Brian saying, Nuggy to the point is giving you a sub. There you go. You got a sub from Brian. There you go. Now you're gonna have to go sub to his channel.
Yeah.
But you need to be PG-13. Smooth saying, I actually like Fernando. His skill set is what the Raptors need. Rim runner, rebounder. Hope he sticks. I think he will. I think that it went a long way this summer, him going to South Africa and participating in the Basketball Without Borders. So that commitment and him showing up there, and he's also been seen in the recent week with Emmanuel Quickly and Jakob Poeltl in Miami working out with them. There's footage of Emmanuel with Jakob and Bruno Fernando in Miami, where Emmanuel likes to work out all the time. In fact, there's new footage that was put in the chat this morning of Bruce Brown Jr. putting up shots in Germany with Coach Morris Hadja at the Bayern Arena, where Serge Ibaka won a championship recently. So Bruce Brown putting in shots in Germany all of a sudden, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, they're putting in that work, and yeah, we'll have to see what's happening. Yeah, Cool Cat saying Bosch is realizing there's an untapped market for him to make money post-ball career. And so now he's mea culpa to re-enter the Canadian market. I think this is pretty true. I think this is right. In some ways, he's dumb. You know, he's written a book saying he regrets some of the things he's done in his career, and I never read it. In some ways, I should. Now, DeMar's book's coming out in 5 days. And know what? He's announced that he's going to come to Toronto and do a book signing in Toronto. And he said, this is what he said exactly on Instagram, on Twitter. Y'all know I couldn't do a book tour without making a stop back in Toronto. Come out to my Above the Noise book release event at Chapters Indico location at the Well on September the 13th, y'all. So DeMar's coming back on the 13th. If y'all want to see him and maybe even get him to sign his book for you, it's Friday the 13th next week at 7 p.m. at Indigo Books. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's going to be Friday the 13th. Scary. But yeah, also that's pretty cool that DeMar is not forgetting us. He's going to do a book signing in LA, book signing in New York, and a book signing here in Toronto at the Indigo Books at the Well. Fantastic stuff. Love to hear that, DeMar DeRozan. And once again, on Sunday, I'll be doing a special report on DeMar DeRozan, where he stands now. Yeah, and that may have given a little bit of it away right there, just what I said. Yeah, David's saying, I love that when Nuggy hears MJ, he thinks Michael Jackson. That's awesome.
Or Michael Jordan or Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Do you love me, Mary Jane? Yeah, Peter Parker. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Michael Jordan. That's a good MJ. Yeah. There's quite a few MJs. She's Marie Joseph. Marie Jo also. Since I love music, I have a tattoo with the 8 notes shaped as MJ. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
David's saying that's a dope T-shirt, Nuggy. There you go. He got a Fruit Loops T-shirt too this week. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Fiercely saying I love Michael Jackson's craft. He was truly a musical genius. There you go. Fiercely saying, speaking of Granny Evelyn, how is she? I'm not totally sure. She's been in our Facebook chat a little bit, or in the chat here, popping in from time to time. Of course, Evelyn has some things going on in her life that she has to take care of that are very important, and we wish her all the best of luck in dealing with those issues. There was a fire in an apartment earlier this year, and she's still trying to recover from it in different ways. So hopefully everything's going really well for our Granny Swag. We love her so much. Andrew's saying, what's up, y'all? 32 days until Raptors basketball. I thought it was 32 days yesterday. Well, we'll do 32 days again. Either way, it's getting closer. That's right. Cool Cat saying, Lex, we have to induct Nuggy's special status to Raptor Freak crew. Of course. Well, he's a Raptor Freak at heart. He's watched the channel. He's been a part. He understands what we do on this channel. And he's just happy to be appearing on the show today, for sure. Yeah. And Nuggy, do you have anything you want to say about the Raptor Freak channel?
It's a really great channel, and I'm happy that you have so many subscribers. You're going to hit 1K pretty soon.
Oh, man, he's right. See, he's right on it. He's keeping on track. He's seen how many subs I'm getting and how close I am to 1,000. I appreciate you so much, Nuggy the Ruggy. You are awesome, man. Yeah. David's saying, haha, Miami probably smells like Will Smith. That's funny. Yeah, G's laughing about that, too. Yeah, this guy's funny. I'm telling you, he's a funny guy. You want to alley-oop to Nuggy the Ruggy, Cowboy? We can do that. I'm going to give him a 3-pointer. This is the official spreadsheet that keeps this all down. See, you're on here already.
Yeah.
You got 8 dunks now, Nuggy. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Brian's saying, Nuggy, keep up the entertainment. When I was your age, I was performing as well. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, Brian, what were you doing? Were you doing little song and dance on the stage? I used to entertain when I was near your age too. I was a little bit older, but yeah, I was actually doing shows in Florida where I'd sing and dance in front of audiences. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, we're some natural performers here. You know, he's interested in the YouTube. I'm sure you're going to have different YouTube ideas or different platforms of social media where you're going to be doing different projects. You already are. So it's like, yeah, look at those the intensity. This is intensity. Yeah, look out. Intensity. And just saying, oh, yeah, maybe it's 31 now. Yeah, I think it's 31, Andrew. You said 32 yesterday, and I appreciate you doing the countdown. Trevor's saying that new G League United looks good last night with the win against Serbia. I'm not even sure what that is, Trevor J. We know that the G League Ignite is now defunct, and they've taken it apart, but now they have a thing called G League United, and this team is obviously a traveling team internationally that is not these players aren't even in the G League. It's the crazy thing. I looked at the list of players on the G League United, and they're like guys who are on the outside of the G League even. So I think that they're just like a G League team that's going to go around and kind of play places foreign, overseas, internationally. So yeah, they had a win against Serbia. Very interesting. Yeah. I know it's basketball. It's just that it's weird because they're not current G League players. They're players that were in the G League. I think the only notable guy I saw on that list was a guy who was in the G League like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's a very interesting team. I don't know. They won their game. That's good. David's saying, get out of here. Go find that bluebird with Nuggie and have him take a pic for me. Yeah, we're going to go back to those trails, David, exactly where you and Peter and I went. And we're going to explore back there. Of course, there's a lot of memories for his mom out there. And we're going to go show him stuff from our childhood when we were younger and things that we used to do. So, yeah, Brian's saying, Lex, a bunch of my subs across the world have subbed to you. Yeah, I sang and danced and acted. That's awesome. I could tell that, Brian. You're a natural performer. And I appreciate that, man. This is what we're doing. One hand wash the other. You're helping me out. I help you out. Nuggie's helping us out, too. That's right. All right, guys, let's do the Instagram stories. Oh, wait, Leo's life tips first. All right, what is Leo saying this morning? Nuggie, do you want to read this? Read this right here. Can you read it? It's weird.
Baggage is a funny thing. The more you have of it, the heavier it becomes, and the longer it takes to reach your destination.
To reach your
destination in life.
That's right. That is reach. Yeah, there you go. So don't let your baggage weigh you down so that you can't get to your destination in life. So be free and easy and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Right? Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
Listen. All right, let's do the Instagram stories. You want to help me look at them? All right, first we got Slim Doug, and what is he doing here? He's playing basketball. Looks like they're having a pickup game, getting some shots up. I'm not even sure if Slim Doug's on this clip. No. Oh, there he is. I just saw him. He's wearing a red shirt. So yeah, we've been seeing Chris Boucher working on his Instagram so much. He's got a song playing by Bob Marley. He's playing some Bob Marley over his Instagram story on this one. Then we got Lloyd. Lloyd is in the 2K game. And he's saying he's top 15 in the world on NBA 2K25 already. Lloyd, what about Lloyd? Well, there you go. Here's DeMar DeRozan advertising his book through Barnes & Noble and him being in Toronto next Friday, September the 13th. Very, very cool. DeMar, we're glad you didn't forget about us. And you're coming back, man. It's a big deal. SGA is putting, who's that? Vinicius Jr.? Is some sort of basketball player. Let's see. That's not a Raptor story. That's a Pikachu. There's Jay Nathan. Mobo is showing some clips. Okay, wait. This is the same clip with Chris. So this is obviously Chris Boucher and Jonathan Mobo were in some sort of run recently. And this is the weird thing. Last night I told Mobo when they were on Twitch last night, I said, Jonathan, your 3-point shot's looking really good. I said that on the Twitch. And Scotty turned to J-Mo and said, hey, Raptor Streak saying that he saw your 3-point shot and you're shooting it real good. And he's like, did you have a clip out with your 3 on there somewhere? And he's like, yeah, I posted something the other day. And I'm like, I'm serious. Like, that's the thing. I really do think Jonathan Mobo has a better 3-point shot than we think. And they were talking about it last night. And I think in this clip that he has in his Instagram stories, he's actually bombing some in it. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff from Jonathan Mobo. Doing good stuff. There's Davion Mitchell. Guys, guess what? It's Davion Mitchell's birthday today, guys. We had Jacoby Walter yesterday, and today it's our other Baylor Raptor, Davion Mitchell. Happy birthday to you. Also, we got a birthday for Justin Dentman. I believe he is a very short-time Raptor player. I don't even know if he is a player or a coach. He might be one of our assistant coaches from the past. Justin Dentman and Davion Mitchell. Happy birthday. So good to see. Yeah, and the Raptors have posted happy birthday to him. He's reposted it. So Mitchell's very happy to be a Raptor and good to see his new team celebrating his birthday right now. Let's see. Jamal Shed has got a friend of his saying, so proud of you, Jamal. Good, go be great. There you go. Dubber Don is on the news around Rexdale, and he's talking about what he did down out Albion Road this summer with the fun fest. And he's saying he's giving it back to the community like people used to come to his community and when he was a kid, and he just wanted to do the same thing for them, giving it back. Love to see Delano come back to 416. Jamison Battle putting up shots on his Instagram. Pascal Siakam with all the crazy artsy, flashy stuff on his Instagram stories, of course. There's the picture of Quickly with Yak and Bruno Fernando on his Instagram stories. You can see confirmation that Bruno Fernando and Jakob Poeltl are working out with Emmanuel Quickly in Miami in the last week. Gary Trent Sr. got his beard cut, and he's got the line real tight. It's looking real clean. Gary Trent Sr. getting that beard just right. Wubbs, so many Instagram stories for his birthday. He's shown in the Raptors shirt after practice. He's wearing the purple jacket at the draft. His family got him a birthday party with purple, red, and white balloons. So he's got the Raptor colors at his birthday party. There's Jamal Shed saying happy birthday to him on his birthday stories. Really good stuff. Lots of love pouring towards our first-round pick, Jacoby Walter, on his birthday yesterday. Love to see everybody sending him nice messages saying happy birthday. Look at all the messages. This is so many, Nuggy. You see all these messages they're doing here? Look at how many people love Jacoby Walter and felt like they needed to wish him a happy birthday today. So many. You see that dunk right there? That's something he can do.
That's a crazy dunk.
That's like the Vince Carter between the legs dunk. That's going to be fun to see Jacoby do that. Yeah, Jacoby's a really talented young player, and I'm excited to see what the potential is for the youngster from Baylor coming in. So 2 Baylor guys with their birthdays days in a row, Jacoby yesterday and Davion today. But yes, so many. See the birthday balloons? Purple, red, and white. That's right. They got the birthday balloons right for his birthday party last night. And I love to see that. So many happy faces and family with Jacoby on his birthday yesterday. Good stuff. So many happy birthday wishes. So many. It's just like 50 of them. There's so many. All right. Once again, okay, this is new news. This came out recently that Coach Andrew Jones of the 905 is going to be holding a coaching clinic on Sunday, September the 15th, 10 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. So if you're, it's kind of like the coach's open house, but I don't think the 905 team will be there to practice. So you can come in and you can hear different 905 coaches talk about coaching techniques. And because there probably won't be any players there, they might actually ask for volunteers from the crowd to come out on the court and they can show basketball plays. So if you go there, you might even be a part of the show because they need you to be a part of showing stuff. So yeah, Coach's Clinic, 905, Sunday, September the 15th, 10 a.m. You can register at the 905 social media links. There's your Instagram stories for today. Thank you, Nuggy the Ruggy, for doing the Instagram stories with me. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Cowboys saying everyone slam dunk the like button. I'm all about that. Andrew saying I'm so excited for Davion Mitchell. Such an underrated pickup. Let's espouse on this a little bit more. Davion Mitchell was in no man's land in Sacramento the last couple of years because of De'Aaron Fox and some other guards on that team getting all the minutes and him kind of being an afterthought. Well, this is what we do here in Toronto. We look around the league and we see guys that are actually really talented and really good, but just aren't getting the opportunities. And sometimes we can turn around and acquire them. People like Emmanuel Quickly, who wasn't starting in New York because of Jalen Brunson. Well, he's a good enough guard to start in the NBA. So Masai and Bobby said, we're going to get Emmanuel Quickly, and he's going to be the new starting guard. Well, Davion Mitchell wasn't even the backup guard in some ways for the Kings. So now he's coming here and he's going to be straight up the backup guard. So he has a new lease on life in a new NBA city in Toronto. And we're excited for you. Happy birthday, Davion. Let's make your career in a new shape with the Raptors. And we're very excited about this. I agree with you, Andrew. Very underrated pickup that a lot of people in the NBA universe are not going to be talking about. But it could very well be having an impact for the Raptors. You add him beside Jamal Shed, and you have 2 of the best on-ball defenders on transition. These guys are dogs in the way they dog after people and make them give up the ball. So that's going to be the fun thing, is to see Davion and Jamal do what they do best. I'm telling you right now, very underrated pickup. Andrew, you're going to get a dunk. He's gonna get a dunk because he's just speaking the truth. I love it. That's right. 50 dunks. We're giving you a 3-pointer. 50 dunks for Andrew. There you go, Andrew. You've been rising up this year, man. Let's see. Cowboy saying, everyone have a safe and blessed day. Larry, how's Larry and Mary? He's asking about the birds that were here. Well, I have to tell you, Bradley, the Acadian flycatcher has a migration pattern, and the bird left in like July. The birds had their babies. They were born, and they put them in the yard, and they grew up, and they all flew away. And we looked it up. This particular bird migrates from here in Ontario all the way to South America or even Central America, Mexico. Yeah. So they took off and they went down there, and they're down there for the winter. Now, if they come back, it very well could be they come back all of a sudden and they just show up back here around April or May. So that's what I'm expecting. The birds have migrated to the south for the winter. So yeah, I don't destroy their nest. It's still here. And they've come back. I think it's the same birds. They come back every year. So we'll see if they're back for their third year. This is I know I've seen them 2 years in a row there. So if they're back for their third year and they don't have to build their nest again, well, good stuff for them. So yeah, it's the Acadian flycatcher is the bird. Yeah, I haven't seen them in like 3 months. They had their babies and they took off. They're gone. Yeah. You want me to look at the Farmers app, Cowboy? All right, let's see. We'll get a Nuggie to read off what the farmers market is saying today. This is what it's saying here today. Today is the best day to
cut hair to or get married.
Yeah, so you can cut your hair and your hair will grow in today. This is a fantastic day to go get married, guys. Yeah, if you don't have that arranged, just see if you can do it in one day. Yeah, just go up to people on the street. You want to get married? This is a great day to get married. Let's get married. Yeah, we'll just go down to Toronto and we'll just walk around on Queen Street and say, hey, would you like to get married? Yeah, I probably get that reaction. Exactly. Silence. Silence. Let's go. Andrew's saying, I hope Jacoby is efficient. I don't think he will in the beginning, but if he's a master and student of the game, he could be very much like DeMar DeRozan. I've heard a recent interview with DeMar DeRozan talking about how he studied the game and how he learned from Kobe Bryant. And I think this is the person that Jacoby needs to listen to also, is go and watch DeMar DeRozan, Jacoby, and learn from him footwork. Learn from him the measured game of Kobe Bryant and DeMar DeRozan. That if you can do things in a phone book, as DeMar put it, that's what Kobe told him when he was teaching DeMar the secrets of the NBA and how to be so good. He said, DeMar, if you can do this in a phone book, you can do it anywhere on the court. So, Jacoby, do it in a phone book. Yeah, I mean in a phone booth. That's what I mean. Do it in a phone booth. I said phone book. That don't make no sense, does it?
I just do something in a phone book.
You can't do it in a phone book. Do it in a phone booth.
A booth.
A booth. Even though there's not very many. You know what I mean? If you could do it in a phone booth, you can do it on the court anywhere. That's what Kobe told DeMar. And we need to tell Jacoby that too. Yeah. Trevor's saying singer Celia Cruz became the first Afro-Latina to be featured on the U.S. quarter. This is very out there, but you know what? It's cool. You know, it's okay. So the U.S. quarter is going to feature the singer Celia Cruz on there. Okay, Trevor, this is kind of out of the realm of our channel, but that's all right. I'll allow it. Cowboy saying Jacoby is going to be okay. All right, I like that. Yeah. And Cowboy's wowing about the bird. Yeah. Isaac saying dunk to David for turning into Paul George and dunk to Justin Bieber for turning into Nuggie. That's a weird comment.
I'm not Justin Bieber.
No.
I'm Justin Woodchuck, man.
He's Justin Woodchuck.
Justin Woodchuck.
Justin Bieber, I was thinking about having him on the show today, but it's like, nah, I like to have just one co-host. And Justin, it would be too much. It'd be too much. Now, this is interesting that you mentioned Paul George, Isaac, because Scotty built his 2K player on Paul George's build. Yeah, last year, I think he was Russell Westbrook build, but this year he chose to start from a Paul George build. And Scotty's 2K player is very interesting. It's a white guy with blonde dreads. It's very weird. And he was like going into the 2K store and buying clothes for him. And he was buying these denim jackets and denim pants. He's like, oh, I look like GQ. I look fly. So he was like doing a little bit of like clothes shopping on the 2K yesterday. And it was kind of fun to watch. And he was like really into some of the styles. He's like, oh, that's fly. And at one point, Scott said this. This is so good. This is why y'all watch my channel. Scotty's like, why is NBA 2K25 got Celtics stuff all over it? Boo. He said that seriously yesterday, y'all. Scotty, you were awesome. I couldn't believe that he said that. He said that outright. He said, "Why is there so much Celtics on this game? It's annoying." That's what he kind of said. It's so funny, man. So funny. Fiercely saying, "Happy birthday to Off Night." You know, Off Night is the nickname for Davion Mitchell. You know why they call him Off Night? Because when the guy he plays is going to have an off night. That's why they call him Off Night. So his opponent has an off night when he plays him. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah. Randolph's here. Randolph Phillips is giving our blessings. Lex and our beloved Raptor Freaks most informative gang blessings. If you are asked to give the good, for the great, don't be afraid to do it. Wow, I like that. Don't be afraid of expanding your horizons, going above and beyond where you even think you could. That's right. Oh, wow. I need to hear that sometimes, Randolph, and I appreciate your words of wisdom this morning. Smooth Brown Man saying, Lex, sing Engelbert Humperdinck, Man Without Love. Man, I know I'm up there, but I don't know that song off the top of my head. That's pretty hilarious. I don't know this song, or I would do it. Do you want to like just make up a version of it for Smooth? Just even though do you have it? You gonna play it?
I think it might be on Spotify.
It probably is on Spotify.
Do the copyright
If I know the song, it doesn't matter if you play it for like 20 seconds. It shouldn't be a big deal. Andrew's saying Scotty Barnes' build would go crazy. Yeah, everybody's kind of bugging Scott. Why aren't you playing as yourself? And like they don't understand. Was Scotty? Okay, here it is. Hang on. I'm a man without love. I can remember when we walked together, sharing a love I thought would last forever. Moonlight to show the way so we can follow. Wishing. All right, that's good. That's good enough. Yeah, we got it. We don't want it. There you go. There's a little bit of. I know Engelbert Humperdinck, but I don't know his catalog. I remember the singer. He's from 1968. Yeah, that's back, man. That is back. Yeah. So Scotty, his name on 2K, just so y'all want to know what his handle is One Problem. That is the name of his team is now called the One Team, and Lloyd is One Lloyd now. And Durrani is One Durrani. So, yeah, if you're wanting to know who they are, if you're playing the 2K, that is their handles. So if you want to find the Scotty Barnes team, that's who. Now, they kept pushing, Scotty, you should play We the North 2K. A lot of people in the chat saying, you should play We the North 2K, We the North 2K. And Scotty's saying, I don't think we're going to play them. So I don't know if we're going to get that Emmanuel versus Scotty 2K game that everybody's kind of wanting. So because Scott didn't seem like he was going to say that was going to happen. Now, what else was happening on the stream? Because there was a lot. And obviously, if I'm watching him for like 7 hours, I can't remember every single thing he's done. But yeah, it was very interesting, some of the stuff he was saying. Of course, over time, I'll probably remember more of what Scotty was saying at different times and stuff like that. So yeah, Bryce is saying, in ways you can't make a Scotty build. He's too OP. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, everybody's like asking him about his face scan. Oh, that's what we should do next. Now, somebody posted in the Raptor Freak Facebook chat the new face scans for our Raptors team. And I appreciate whoever did. I think it was Trevor. I want to go ahead and look at it. And you know what, Nuggy? Let's like rate the Raptors face scans and see how they did with them. Because in some ways, there's different levels of them. All right, here we go. There's Scotty in the middle. Scotty looks okay. His hair's looking pretty good. He looks kind of angry. But I think that's a pretty good face scan of Scotty in this year's NBA 2K25. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty
good. All right, then Bruce Brown's up in the corner. Let's see how Bruce looks. Bruce is looking kind of like a little constipated, but otherwise he looks all right. Constipated.
He looks kind of like someone who waited 7 hours in line just for a store that closed the second it was his turn in line.
And they closed right before he was going to get up there. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe he was at Tim Hortons trying to get the ice cap. And they were like, we're closed. Sorry. What about Chris Boucher? He looks young in that picture.
He does look pretty
looks like young Chris Boucher. Of course, his hair is short, too. That doesn't seem like that's the right one.
No.
I'm not even sure who that is. I think that's supposed to be Jamal Shed. I think that's supposed to be Jamal Shed. It doesn't look exactly right. Yeah. His face isn't right. Jacoby's pretty good. I like Jacoby. Yeah. His hair looks good with the upper part. So Jacoby Walter looks like a pretty good face scan. That's Bruno Fernando, the last guy there. That's a pretty good Bruno Fernando. There's RJ. RJ looks too young.
RJ does look really
he
young.
looks weird. Like his nose and his mouth look weird. RJ Barrett's face scan for 2K25. It looks a little weird. Emmanuel Quickly. I don't know. I don't know. His nose is about right. His mouth looks weird though. His mouth looks weird. Jakob Pertl looks perfect. They actually did a really good job with Jakob.
That does look really good.
Like his beard looks really right. Jakob's face. Yeah, it looks really right. Let's see. Kelly Olynyk. Man, that's not right. What did they do to Kelly Olynyk? They made his beard so extra scraggly. Like he doesn't have that much beard on there. He has a little bit of a goatee nowadays. Why did they give him such a crazy beard? Like he looks kind of like a bum. Honestly, why did they do that to Kelly? That's wrong. That's wrong. All right, we got Ulrich Shamshay. They don't really know him, but it's not a bad look of Ulrich. He's got the little bit of the underneath. His hair's about right. It looks pretty good. I'm not sure who that guy is next to him. Who would that be? Is that Jamison Battle?
That could be Jamison.
I think that's horrible if that is. There's Garrett Temple. Garrett Temple looks right on point. Looks pretty good. His eyes aren't exactly right.
The eyes look kind of weird.
Yeah, the eyes look a little weird, but otherwise, Garrett Temple is pretty on point. That looks like Davion Mitchell. Doesn't look anything like Davion Mitchell. And there's Oshai. Oshai's got extra frizzy afro. It's kind of weird.
It looks good though, but it's not really accurate.
Yeah, his face isn't bad. They got the eyes and the nose right, but the hair is kind of too poofy. Unless he's coming back with a new look. Let's see. Oh, there's Mitchell. That's actually Mitchell. So who's that down there?
Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't know. That may be Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, and there's Grady. Grady actually looks like he's got some beef on his shoulders, and his hair looks pretty good. That's a pretty good Grady Dick, though. I'll just say that's pretty good. So we're looking at the face scans of NBA 2K25, kind of rating them right now. I'd say the best ones are Jakob is really good. I think they did a really good job with Jakob Pertl. And then like maybe Jacoby Walter. The rest of them are kind of Even Scotty's isn't right. Like for some reason they look younger in their face scans. It's really weird. Oh, you did the Jacoby Walter while I was on there. I didn't even see you do that. Look at that. He's got his hair up like Jacoby. That's pretty cool. That's some good improvisation. Yeah, very improvisation. Yeah. Smooth's laughing. Andrew's saying Scottier Barney. Yeah, that's what they like to call him. Scottier Barney. Scottier Diamonds. Yeah. Yeah. He was on the game skateboarding around in the 2K world. You do that when you play that game? Do you get on the skateboard and ride around the common areas? Yeah. Scotty once in the very early when he was doing Twitch, he would go there and talk to girls and like say, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" He tried to pick them up on the video game, and somebody told him at one point, "That's a non-player character, Scotty. That's not actually another player." It was kind of funny. It's a funny moment in Scotty Barnes' Twitch history. Yeah. Trevor J saying, "Call Coloco and Ulrich NBA games over." Yeah, I like the Cameroonian Twin Tower look. I'm really hoping that we could get to this point. Just let us know. Everybody's dying to hear the purple rebrand. I'm dying to hear the Coloco news is what I'm dying to hear. So let's hear the good news, Masai and Bobby, that Coloco is back, baby. Scotty was really excited last night. I'm telling you. Randolph saying, "Lex, I'm just sneaking away from my conference to say hello. Not that I'm addicted or anything." Randolph, I appreciate that. I know you're very busy. That's right, because you're here in Toronto right now at a conference in downtown Toronto. And I appreciate you coming and giving us the blessings. Blessings to the Phillips family and all the Raptor Freak families out there. Blessings to your family, my good cousin, Nuggy the Ruggy. Well, you're my family. So blessing to your family, blessing to my family. Okay, well, our family. That's right. There you go. Smooth saying Moon Knight, the Marvel show turned people onto that song. Okay. That's a Marvel character that is very interesting that they made a show for because he's not one of the most well-known ones. But I thought that was really cool. Really, really cool. And just saying crazy that Scotty's an 85 and is the 47th best player in the game. Scotty is a top 20 player, should be a minimum 87. Yeah, the disrespect is there. And a lot of people were asking Scotty in the chat yesterday, how does he feel about the 85? He wouldn't answer them. He would not talk about it. And sometimes he doesn't care about his own player. Scotty cares about grinding his made player and getting better and getting to that 99 and playing 5-on-5 with his friends and beating other squads. He doesn't care about his own character in the game. He's going to get it updated by the season. You know he will. He's going to get bumped up at least a point or two. So he'll probably be 87 by the end of the year. If he isn't, well, he's going to make him an 87. I'll bet you he will. That's right. Andrew saying IQ's 2K team is actually really good. Yeah, We the North 2K is extremely good. And Scotty knows that. And he's still in the process of auditioning players for his team. He's looking for 2K players. I try to tell Bryce, Amit, you too. I mean, if you're any good, you can try and go make a Scotty Barnes 2K25 playing team. Of course, you have to have the new game and you have to be grinding and getting in there right away. So, yeah. Yeah, David saying that's sick, Nuggy the Ruggy, the hair. Yeah, you did the Jacoby Walter honoring him. Yeah, with the little sprout hair there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff, Nuggy. Good stuff, Nuggy. All right, let me see. Is there more stuff I have in my tabs? I think there is. Let me just check. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything for today. Yeah, I got Bruce Brown training. The birthdays. Oh, the WNBA Fantasy League's going well. The second day of competition. MK is kicking my butt, 211 to 140. So the champion is doing a good job to try and defend his title. And David has a pretty good lead over Kareem and the other bracket for the playoffs right now. So right now it's looking like it's going to be Meredith versus David for the championship next week, unless Kareem and I can get something going here. So, yeah, let's do our best, Kareem, to get it going. Look at that, David. David just dropped the super chat in there.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Kareem, it's not official about Coloco, but I'm telling you, there's new murmurs last night. I went and looked around, and there's some people with opinions that are saying that it's imminent, and there's some people that are talking from within the organization that it's probably pretty much a done deal and that we're just going to hear it soon. I don't want to get y'all's hopes up too much. It's not for sure unless you want to look it up or he's going to take a picture or something. I don't know. Yeah, David said get Nuggy some ice cream or something. We got him some ice cream last night and it was wild. It was
awesome
crazy.
ice cream.
Yeah, he was bouncing off the walls. It was some pretty good fun times.
I choked on a piece of peach.
Yeah, he was eating a peach and then he fell on the ground dramatically and acted like he had choked on a peach.
But I actually was choking. But I didn't die.
That's method acting. If you do that, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that kind of method acting. It could be dangerous. You don't want to do that. But yeah, when he was laying on the ground inside last night, I clapped for him. I was like, yeah, good job. Good job. Very believable performance. Yeah, very believable. Peace. Thank you, Randolph. I hope you have a great time in the 416 at your conference. And Andrew's saying W to David. I agree. Yeah, thank you, David, so much for the super chat, $20. Yeah, it's so awesome, man. And I'll get him some ice cream. I'll get him some more. All right, I don't know how much more we got to do today, unless you guys want to talk about anything. Nuggy, you guys have any questions for Nuggy the Ruggy that you want to ask him?
Yeah,
it's the think tank. What do y'all think about 2K? What do you think about Coloco? What do you think about the things that are coming up? Kareem saying, I feel like if Coloco was done, they would have announced it already. So I'm happy. Sometimes no news is good news. I think that in some ways they have to make absolutely sure. And maybe there's pen to paper. Maybe there's some legality. It could be breaking news at any moment. I'm waiting for the Woj bomb because I know the Woj bomb is the thing that will say for sure that this has actually happened. But yes, I don't know if somebody's trying to troll Scott, but there is actually some smoke around that fire right now. And it's not totally like something that is not being talked about. So y'all can go look around and see what I was seeing last night and see that it does sound like he's probably coming back to the Raptors, guys. So we'll have to see. David's saying, go find the bluebird and get photos for me, Nuggy. All right. He wants you to go bird watching with me and see if we can find a bluebird out in the woods.
Like a blue jay?
No, an actual bluebird. He has a picture of blue jay. He took a picture of blue jay. Let's see if we can get it.
One second. Let me turn down the brightness.
Okay, that's how you got to do it. Yeah, there's a blue jay he took a picture of yesterday in the yard. Yeah, so he was probably going to do. Andrew's saying, when did Nuggy start watching basketball? And does he play it himself? Actually, this is a really interesting question. When did you start playing basketball, Nuggy?
So like on my school team or just in general?
Well, I mean, all right, in general, and then when on your school team.
Yeah. So I started playing basketball in general when I was around 9. I got more interested in it back then. Mm-hmm. I still am very interested in it. Like basically it just kind of it sucked. I just really love basketball. So I was 1v1ing with my friends and I was pretty bad at the start, but in school.
So you play on a school team?
Yeah, I play on a school team.
That's pretty good. So like what position do you play or what are the actions on the court you're doing a lot of? Are you shooting or passing or rebounding or
I'm kind of just the passing.
Okay.
I wish they would.
So you're probably playing guard.
Yeah. So basically, last year with the team, I wasn't that good last year.
Okay.
It was so my next door neighbor who's like just a bit older than me. We're really good friends. Mm-hmm. He has a basketball hoop. Yeah, hoop. in his yard.
Mhm.
So I go over there and practice sometimes, and we just hang out. So I've gotten way better, and hopefully, you know,
Awesome.
they'll see that in the team and let me like really do some action
Very
this
awesome.
year. But last year we won 2 out of 3 games.
That's good.
We absolutely destroyed the next island over. It was 48-12.
Nice. Well, I
So-
do know this, that Nuggy's father is going to put some concrete in the ground when he gets back, and he's going to have his own basketball net at his house very soon. So Nuggy will come back, and there's in the next couple weeks, I guess, he's going to pour the concrete and put a goal up for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's there's the sport growing right there in this country, right there. This guy. Yeah. Kareem saying, Nuggy, do you play any sports in a league, or what is your main hobby?
Well, yeah, you know, basketball, a little bit of baseball. There's not really a team. Me and my friends just play baseball together. And mainly my main hobby, you know, making videos, cooking. I love cooking. And
You're also, he's really into skateboarding right now.
Yeah. And I love eating food that I cook.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't become a competitive eater, though. No. David's saying that's a great pick of the Blue Jay. Good job. Tobias is saying, I'm a little late. Who is Nuggy? Nuggy is my cousin. He's visiting from British Columbia. He's a legend on this channel. He's come in and been in the chat from time to time over the last couple years. And now we're putting an identity to the guy. Well, not really an identity, but you get to see Nuggy the Ruggy here with me in the flesh on the channel right now, because he's over visiting to Toronto right now, which is really awesome. And I hadn't seen this guy in like, I think about
7 years.
7 years, guys. And how old are you right now, Nuggy? So you're like around 12, right? Yeah. So I hadn't seen him since he was 5, guys. So this is a big deal to see him right now. Yeah.
Like 4.
You were 4 or 5. Yeah. You were right around there. It was a Christmas, I remember. David's saying a random kid just walking by. That's who this is. Yeah, he was just walking down this country road near my house, and we was like, he's like, hey, come on the show, kid. No, he's joking. Kareem saying, Nuggy, YouTube and N1 mixtape. Learn the moves and tricks, and then take your talents to the local ballpark and just embarrass everyone. So this is the recipe that Kareem Thomas is giving you for success. Is if you want an N1 career, go watch the tapes. See what guys like the Professor and Rafer Alston were doing and mimic them, learn their moves, and then go do them to people in your neighborhood. And then all of a sudden you're going to have, you'll blow up huge. Trust me, you really will. Yeah, that's good stuff, Kareem. I like that. And David's saying, what's your favorite dish to make?
Ooh, that's a hard one. So thing is, I love meat. I eat a lot of beef and pork and stuff. So I would probably have to say maybe steak and rice. I've done that a couple times, I think. But, you know, aside from that, some really elaborate mac and cheese sometimes. I know it's pretty simple, but, you know, you can mess around with it.
Yeah.
And
that's good, man.
Yeah. Pierogies. Also.
Pierogies. So you dig pierogies too.
Yeah.
Look at that, David. Look at this guy's making steak and rice, man. That's right, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Yeah. David's saying, I've got a pork tenderloin dish with a nice reduction sauce. Send the recipe to Lex. You know, that's funny that you said that, David. That's actually what we ate last night. We had a pork tenderloin
with potatoes
that was in a crock pot all day yesterday. And yeah, with all kinds of good like vegetables and stuff like that around it. It was really, really good.
I had like 5 servings.
You ate like 5. You know, you ate like a horse. That's what I'm saying. You eat like that and you sleep enough, you're going to grow and you'll be taller. And then all of a sudden you'll be able to like dunk the ball on the hoop that you get when you get back. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right, guys. I mean, if there's any more questions or anything going on, Randolph's saying, Nuggy, how do you navigate the live stream when there's a lot of grown-up language? And do you see yourself playing basketball in the future? Yeah, we kind of talked about this a little bit. His parents have their own teaching, parenting style. And in some ways, they don't really tell him that like there's forbidden words and stuff like that. But I asked him to say a cuss word earlier, and he opted not to, which was very interesting.
Well, I just didn't know how to incorporate it with the joke.
Okay. And in some ways, we don't need you to just say curse words just for fun. It's not worth it. But you know, in some ways, he's not shielded from it, which I think this is a really healthy choice by his parents. That you know, he's not being sheltered from the real world, and he's actually kind of gets tastes of it, but he's educated on it because they tell him about it and they keep him in the know. So this kid's a really smart kid because his parents are not hiding the world from him. So that's the one way I would say that. How about playing basketball in the future? Do you have any aspirations to go like to different levels? Like, would you want to play basketball in high school for the high school team?
Yeah, if I could make the high school team.
That's awesome. So we'll have to see how your talents go and what level you can get to, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Kareem's saying, when I was your age, the only thing I made was cereal. See, you're already ahead. Kareem was only making cereal back then. He was making the Fruit Loops. That's right. That's it. Yeah, it's not on the shirt anymore. Andrew's saying, my mom always says strict parents raise sneaky children. Being open with your parents is the best. Yeah, I think this is true too. I think this is so true, Andrew. That's some good words of wisdom right there. All right, guys, I think we're getting to a natural wrap-up point. I really appreciate everybody watching today on the Thursday Think Tank with our special guest, Nuggy the Ruggy. It's been a fantastic time. I think you've done an excellent job. And I really appreciate everybody watching. Once again, Scotty Barnes' Twitch watch is in full effect. Scotty could jump on Twitch at any time. He could be on right now for all I know. He did say last night he was going to be back today. So if you do want to have some connection with Scott and talk to him through the video game, well, be on that watch, that Scotty Barnes Twitch watch, because that man is grinding his character to get it up to the top. And he may be out there playing right now, and you may be able to watch it. The other channels to watch are Mobo's and Lloyd's, because they may be playing on those instead of Scott's. Scotty is in such a good mood, guys. Yesterday, he was like a kid in a candy store, so happy with the release of 2K25. And he was playing so well, and they were beating people so bad. He was just having a blast. He was singing. He was dancing. Scotty is on cloud 9. Somebody asked Scotty last night, do you miss Florida? He said, no, I don't. He just straight up said, no, I don't miss Florida. And, of course, there were some idiots from Heat Nation trying to recruit him, and everybody, he was like, nah, ignoring them. So, yeah, good stuff like that. Yeah, let's see. David's saying, thanks for coming on the show, Nuggy. Was nice to meet you. Dap to you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, David.
And Andrew's saying, thanks, guys. Keep streaming, Lex, and keep playing basketball, Nuggy. There you go. Maybe you'll be on tomorrow, too. We'll have to see. Maybe just for a second. Maybe we'll do something prepared or fun. And David's saying, have fun with Lex and make sure he gets you a treat. Don't ever work for free. I gave him the shirt, David. Come on now. You just got a brand new shirt. Come on now. Dap. And Fiercely saying, does Ruggy actually play ball? If so, which position? He does play basketball. We're figured out. I think that he plays guard, but yeah, he's still figuring out his build and what he's going to do. Like, which skills do you think you want to work on the most in your game? Like, one thing is you should work on your dribbling. How's your dribbling?
Dribbling's pretty good.
Okay. How do you feel with your shot form?
Shot form, pretty good. Most of the time, it's kind of like this.
Okay, that seems like you're doing good with your hands. You got the right motion with keeping one steady, and that's the guide one. And you're pushing, and you got to remember always with follow through.
Yeah.
Always keep that follow through, because when you point with your finger, your index finger, you're pointing to where you want it to go. And that's a really good way to do it. And always remember, when you're taking a jump shot, you come up with the energy from your feet. You start from down here with your knees bent, and you bring it up all together to go up.
Yeah.
That's the best way you can shoot. Don't shoot like a flick shot. Yeah, exactly. You just did it perfectly just now. Perfectly. Yeah. Fiercely saying ruggy or rugby. That's a funny little misspell. What do you think would be a great hobby for players to help them in their basketball skills? What do you think a good hobby is to help you with basketball?
You know what a good hobby is?
What's that?
Basically skateboarding, because it helps you have more endurance in your legs.
And also it toughens you up.
Yeah, it toughens you up.
He was telling me a story yesterday where he fell off the skateboard and he skinned himself up, but he's healed really fast, apparently. You just did that like last week and you're already healed up. It's crazy. That's just to be young. Andrew's saying, if Nuggy works on passing, dribbling, and shooting, he can be a killer guard. That's what I'm saying. In some ways, we don't know how tall you're going to get. Your mom thinks you're going to get very tall the way you're eating like a horse right now. But, in some ways, the best way is to train yourself as a guard. Yeah. And if you get taller, then you're like Mobo or Scotty. These guys train themselves as guards, and they're really good at passing and dribbling and shooting. And then because they got tall all of a sudden, it just made them even amazinger, because they're big guys that can actually dribble like guards. So I think always everybody should start out trying to train as a guard, a point guard when they're young, because that is probably the most difficult job, the most skilled job on the basketball court in some ways, is what I would say right there. Yeah, David's saying put Masai on notice. Nuggy is going to be ready. Yeah, yeah. We'll have to make sure the Masai is sending scouts to BC, and they'll be checking you in a couple years right now. Yeah, yeah. Piercy saying practice makes perfect at Nuggy. Be great and have fun playing. That's right. That's what matters. Is having fun in the first place. You know, and sometimes winning is great, but it's not always the best thing. It's always about having fun. And if it isn't as fun anymore, something's wrong, is what I would tell you like that. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching us today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you really want to, join the channel as a member, because membership does have its privileges. I'm so happy that Nuggy the Ruggy and his mom are here visiting us today. And it's just been a fantastic trip for them so far. He went to Wonderland this week. He went down to Canada's Wonderland, had a good time. He's been running around downtown and seeing the sights of Toronto. This is not the first time you've been to Toronto. No, you were here before.
I've been here before.
Yeah.
Not memorably very much.
Not memorably because you were very young, but now you're gonna remember this trip. That's for sure. That's right. David's saying, "Let's go," and David's got a whole bunch of people on blast. There's Darko, there's Bobby, there's Masai, and there's Scotty. Yeah, Scotty's so funny, y'all. Seriously, see the joy of Scotty Barnes right now. He's on cloud 9, and it's really cool to see him with Mobo on the Twitch stream. And yeah, Mobo was a little shy. He was like, "I don't know what to say to them, Scott. I don't know what to say to them." He's just talk to them. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. We'll be back for a Friday freak out tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm freaking out because Coloco's back. How about that? If that's the Friday freak out tomorrow, we know we had a good Thursday. How about that, y'all? All right, let's go.